Good morning from Wisconsin. Just left Black River Falls, headed south and east at the same time. It's actually east. I just read the sign going east. Oh, this is going to take us through Madison, Wisconsin. This fancy little road we're on right here. From there, it's going to spit us out through Beloit into Illinois. We're going to take the toll road. Or actually, you know what? Maybe we should go around the toll road. There's all the construction there, right? Construction. I don't like construction. Anyways, we're going to go around by Chicago there, the Big Apple. That's not the Big Apple. What's Chicago? Chicago's a big city. It needs a big name. Chicago. It's a big one. I don't know. The Windy City, but that's not big enough. It needs a more macho name. It's a huge city. Whatever. We can go around Chicago and howdy there, driver. Thanks for not waving. I hardly ever wave anyway. But the ones I do wave at never wave back. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna make our way down to Kentucky. I'll give you the little flasheroos there. Come on back here. Get back in the lane here, driver. The car's gonna go around on your right if you don't come in here. Ah, there he goes. There, now you want to get back in the lane. Well, now the car's already made the move to go around on that side. What are you doing? Why do you hang out in the hammer lane for so long and then wonder why people are passing you on your right? Now he's got a signal on for 3 miles. Get back in the lane, driver. You're holding up traffic. What's he doing? What is he doing? He has his signal on, but he's not taking the lane back. He's just messing up traffic. Well, there you go. Took you long enough to think about it. Thinking about it. Nope, not yet. Thinking about it. What are you doing? Look, now that poor little car's got to go back around on his left. Because you know it's not smart to pass a truck on your right. But you know the four-wheelers are going to do it if you hang out in the hammer lane for too long. Because the trucks are supposed to be in this lane. Unless you're passing. I don't know. Whatever. First thing in the morning got me all going. Alright, we are in South Beloit, the Illinois-Wisconsin border. And we're turning back onto I-39 south. Just stopped at the Flying J here. To grab us some fruit snacks, some real fruit snacks. And some unhealthy snacks, of course, my Reese's. So we're gonna go tackle this construction here on the tollway going into Chicago. You know, I don't pay these tolls for myself. Oh, this is a bad merge lane here. Oh my people. Oh, it upsets me.
Continue 4.3 kilometers.
Okay, there's 2 lanes here, right? Quiet, Mandy, I'm talking. Oh, that frustrates me. There's 2 lanes here, and it's construction, so there's not really a merge lane. This four-wheeler, instead of moving over into the passing lane to let me come in, he panics and stops on the freeway. Oh, got me spitting all over the place here. There's no one beside him. Why would you stop in the freeway? Oh, jeez. We must be close to Chicago. Like, all you had to do was move over. You didn't have to stop. And he stopped right in a spot where I couldn't even get into the lane anyways. So we both had to stop. Remember, I'm merging with you coming onto your freeway. Don't slow down for me. I'll match my speed to your speed. I hate that when people slow down. It messes up traffic. Jeez, Diesel. Now I'm all frustrated and worked up. I need some Reese's Pieces. I can't even open a bag.
In 2.5 kilometers, keep left on I-39.
that just makes the world all better. All right.
22 kilometers on not 39.
Really, Mandy? Do you have to interrupt me all the time? We are now on the toll road. We have paid our first toll. This guy beside me decided to speed up all of a sudden. He's gonna have to slow down. You're speeding. Okay, look at this guy on the right there, that trailer. He's slowing down. Why are you slowing? You're merging, buddy. Step on it. Guy in a farmer hat pulling that thing. Don't slow down and wait for them to move over. No, give her and get in front of them. There was a truck beside me, the guy who was trying to pass me. The truck backed off, who was beside me, and let this farmer dude in. See, now he's got power. Now there's some horses under that hood. Where were they before? Huh? You should wake up the old horses before you get on the highway. You see, this is the construction I was talking about. It goes pretty much the entire length of the tollway from almost the Wisconsin border to Chicago. I think it starts at the split where the 39 goes south and the 90 goes east here. And here there's signs posted saying all trucks must use left lane. This is one of those times where it is okay to pass a truck on the right. Because the four-wheelers, that's your lane on the right there now. So these are one of the times when it would be okay for you to pass on that side, but do pass cautiously. We still can't see you. All right, a lot of us got blind spot mirrors and whatnot, and if we try really hard, we might see you. But I mean, if we take a quick glance and we have to make a quick decision, if something falls in front of us off the truck in front of us, or I don't know what could happen here. I don't think a deer would jump in front of me here on this road, but you never know. If the truck in front of me loses something off his load and I have to cut into that lane and I quickly make a mirror check and I see that no one's there, I would crush you between me and that barrier. So my advice would be, don't sit beside me on the right here. Even though it's okay to pass me, get past as quickly as possible and get in front of me where I can see you. Guy, Mr. Trans-X in the pumps backwards. Doesn't that drive you nuts, Diesel? Just weird and crazy. And he left his truck here and he went inside. Or she. Why do people do that? You know what? You cannot tell me that you need to fill your DEF. They put the DEF on the passenger side. You know, I've heard that excuse before. You know what happened? Flying J was so kind to supply enough hose to reach around to the other side so you don't have to come in backwards. Guys, you don't have to come in backwards. You just string the hose between your truck and trailer around to your DEF tank. Like it'll reach. You don't need to come in backwards. It just messes everything up and you look silly. And now I'm looking at you like you're like, what are you doing? So I stand corrected. I was wrong, Diesel. I told you, you're always wrong. I'm not always wrong. I'm usually right. No comment. Yeah, that's nice. Some sidekick you are. So I tried it here, and I've seen DEF hoses at Flying J's that reach around to the other side. Like I was saying, if you slip it between your tractor and your sleeper, not your sleeper, your tractor and your trailer. But at this Flying J, it doesn't reach that far. I tried it. I was wrong. So this guy is off the hook for coming into the pumps backwards, because he has to come into the pump backwards to fuel his DEF. Isn't that dumb? Who puts the DEF on the passenger side then? Why do they do that? Mine's on the driver's side. So anyways, yeah, he's off the hook, and I just look silly right now because I was giving him a hard time in my video for nothing. My bad. If you're watching the video, sorry. You have a point. You absolutely have a point. But not all Flying J's are like this. Some of them actually reach through to the other side. In my defense. We are on I-65 southbound. Remember the last time we were here? What was it, last week? It wasn't even that long ago. I was stuck on that side of the freeway going the other way because of an accident. I slept right on the freeway, just a few miles behind us. You know, I've always said this, between Chicago and Indianapolis, this is such a busy stretch of road. I have no idea why it is not 3 lanes the entire way. Like, look at all this traffic blowing past me here, and it's always like this. There's a little bit of a break after this next white SUV, and then there's just a whole pile of cars behind them again. I don't get why this isn't 3 lanes. So many accidents happen here. The last time, the whole highway shut down for 10 hours. Because one truck stopped for a construction zone, I guess, and then a Jeep stopped behind him, and another fully loaded semi behind that Jeep did not see them stop and sandwiched the Jeep at highway speed between the 2 trucks, and the Jeep burst into flames and it burnt the occupants alive. It was a terrible, terrible fatal accident, and I was just behind it. It happened probably about 15 minutes or 20 minutes before I got there, and I was stuck right on the freeway for 10, 11 hours, and yeah, I shut the truck off right there, went to the sleeper and slept right on the highway, and I remember mentioning that, and you guys were wondering, well, how do you know when to wake up? What if traffic starts moving and you're blocking the freeway? Oh, believe me, they'll let you know when they start moving. All the truckers start laying on the air horns all at once to let everybody know, wake up, we're moving, wake up, we're moving. And if that doesn't wake you up, I also saw police officers waking up people as well. For the trucks that still weren't moving, the police officers were going up beside them, turning their sirens on and honking at them until the guys got out of their sleeper and started moving again. So that's how we knew how to start moving again. All right, Diesel, reached our resting place. There was room for us at the inn. Yes, there was. Barely squeaked into a tight little spot. I wanted to park as close to the building as possible so I could get some Wi-Fi here so I can work on YouTube a little bit before bed. Bit of a shower yet too, eh, Diesel? What do you think? Do I stink? Do you always stink? I don't always stink. Lies. Anyways, you're the one who stinks. You're the one who's farting all the time. No comment. Okay, anyways. Yeah, we got into this little spot here close to the building. Got a good internet signal, like full internet signal, 5 bars. That's awesome. And yeah, that's the end of the day. Where are we, Diesel? We are near St. George, Kentucky? Somewhere in there, at the Pilot. About an hour and a half from where we're unloading tomorrow. And that's the end of the day. Thanks for joining me today. It was exciting. Tomorrow we unload and find out where we're going from here. Say goodnight, Diesel.